Hi everybody, this is Sandy Racy with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today for our live video tutorial. Today is our April card class. So we're focusing on kids cards today. Now when we went to Houston for Stampin' Up! On Stage, which is our annual convention, I did a swap with some other demonstrators that were focused on kids cards. And we had some really good ones, and I thought I would do those for our card class today. Now, I'm going to show you one. It will be a girl or a boy version, and then I'm going to make the opposite one. So I'll tell you who they were made by, and then we'll make another one that's similar, but for a girl or a boy. Okay, now, our first one is featuring the Reach for the Stars bundle. Now I just checked this right before I came on live, and this bundle is sold out. You know, the month before the new catalog is always rough because you just never know. I usually don't use things that are on sale or leaving because there's always this chance. But I love this one so much. So if you have this set, this is something you can do. You can later on, I'm sure this will be on eBay somewhere if you really love it. The stamp set is sold out. I think the dies are still available. The designer paper and the holographic paper are still available too. So it's just the stamp set right now that's sold out. Okay, so here is the card that I received in my swap. It's from Carol Slack. I just thought this was great. It's got some, background. It's very simple, but super cute. So we're going to do this in girl colors. So I am using Berry Burst. I don't have any of my supplies out. I'm using Berry Burst for my card base. So I have 2 pieces of white, same size. Now, if you make a purchase of $35, I'm going to send you a set of 6 cards that you can make for free. And I will include measurements and photos. You ever have one of those days you just can't think what you're trying to say? Okay, so we have an inside and an outside, same size. We have 3 pieces of the designer paper. So all I did was I used the same green and orange, and then instead of the blue one, I did the Berry Burst color here. All right, so we are going to just do our stamping with Berry Burst as well. Let's go ahead and see if we can stamp this. I'm going to practice once. Okay, that's on pretty straight. Sometimes it's hard to get your stamps on straight. That's close enough. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna stamp this on the inside. Okay, and then we are going to also stamp our astronaut in Berry Burst. And I apologize if, I need another piece of white, if my table is shaking a bit. Okay. Yesterday I went out in the morning to do errands and got absolutely nothing accomplished. And then today I went out earlier and I've got a lot accomplished, but now I'm really tired. So, I was tired too, even though I didn't get anything accomplished yesterday. Okay, so what I'm looking for are my dies that go with this bundle because there they are. Because we do need to do a little die cutting. We're going to die cut our astronaut and a little set of these stars. Wait, that's got 4. I'm just going to do the 3. Okay, I love these too because of the circles. I love the little rings for the planets. This is one of my favorite sets. One of the sets I bought last year when they first came out. Okay, let me grab what I need. What do I need here? Grab a magnetic, a couple plates. Okay. Let's get our astronaut on here. Okay, and I've got a little piece of the holographic paper. run that through at the same time. Ooh. Okay. Okay, moving along. This is a nice, quick, easy one to make too. It doesn't take much time. There's no coloring, which I love. Our next card has coloring, which I don't love, but we're gonna do it anyway because I know some of you do like to color. Okay, we're gonna put this on the front, and I'm just going to go with these in the same direction that they were originally. Okay, hopefully I'm getting these on straight. We'll do our narrower one. That's a hard word to say, narrower. And then we'll do our green one. Okay. This probably could have gone down a little lower, but that's okay. We are not going to sweat it. Let's do one more. Okay. Well, here we go. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Okay, let's do, now we're gonna glue our 3 stars on. I'm just gonna put a teeny bit of liquid glue, and let's see if we can get these on without too much of a mess. So the holographic paper, one of the papers has kind of like pink going into blue. So I did more of the pink side of the paper for this one. Whereas our sample had more of the blue. Oh, got a little too much glue there, that's okay. Cute! Let's take this out of the envelope. And there we go. Isn't that cute? So we have a girl and a boy card. And there's so many colors in this paper, you could switch it up to do, however you wanted. All right, so that's our first one. Super simple. I'm gonna put that on top so I can let my glue dry while we go to our next one. Okay, let's bring this one in. Right, we're going to be using the Kidding Around stamp set. Now this is in the, this is carrying over to the new catalog, but we're using the Lighter Than Air designer paper, which is not carrying over, I believe. So it's still available. And this card, look how cute that is. I just thought that was so sweet. Now this one, she opened like this. Mine's just normal, open from the bottom. So this is made by Deanna Siegel. Deanna Siegel. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's do a boy version. So I'm using the same papers. I'm just doing some different patterns, but I'm going with Pool Party. And I think I'm going to use the little wizard, and we'll use the same words. Okay. And then I kept the yellow just because the designer paper has yellow in it too. But I'm doing the blue with the polka dots. That's a little more boyish. This is very pretty paper. I've used this on so many things. Okay, and I have a little bit of Pool Party ribbon that we're going to tape around. This is retiring. Tape that around the seam. Just like that. And then we'll adhere this to the card front. All right. Now on here, we're going to stamp our wizard with black because we're going to color with the markers. So I think we can squeeze him on here just barely. Hopefully. Yep, that worked. Okay. And we've got, I'm going to use some Blueberry Bliss. Do I want that or do I want Azure Afternoon? I think Blueberry Bliss. So we're going to use this for our sentiment. I could do Pool Party as well, but I wanted something, one of the other colors in there. So I'm just going to stamp It's Your Birthday right there. Not very straight, but it's okay. Kind of a funky font anyway. So if it's not perfectly straight, that's okay. Now you could put white on the inside if you wanted. I just stamped there because it's light enough. Okay. Wait, that is not on straight at all, is it? And I look at that, I'm like, that does not look straight. Let's see if we can fix it. Carefully pry that off. Okay, let's see if we can get it a little bit straighter. My goodness, I don't know what happened there. Okay, all right, so let's do a little coloring. So I've got a little bit of our light petal pink. And of course we have tons of skin colors. You could do whichever skin color you want. All right, and we've got a little stick. I'm gonna color, let me see if I can, oh, that's all messed up on that end. Okay, let's do this one and see if we can color a stick, which is a little pretend wand with one of our dark browns. Okay, and do just maybe add a little dark crumb cake here on the hair. Okay, we're just moving right along. Okay, I'm gonna do the robe. What color is this? This is Dark Pool Party. Okay. Probably should have gone with light. That's okay. We're going to go with dark. And leave those little flowers. We're going to color those darker. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do dark on this one. And do light Pool Party on the top of the hat. Just for something different. You could do all the shading and stuff. I'm not the best at shading, so I'm not even gonna try. Then we have light Blueberry Bushel, since that was our color for our words, and we're going to just do, not so much trying to make them into the little flowers. They could be little stars too. We'll color his little hat band, and I'm going to grab another color here, Lemon Lolly. We're going to do his little bunny slippers with Lemon Lolly. Cute. That might be his foot. I don't know what that is. It's blue now. Whatever it was, now it's blue. Okay, we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. I've just got little ones right now, so we'll put these up here. Put an extra set in the middle to keep it up. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. It's not super boyish colors, but this would look cute for a little boy. Okay, so we have our string that we're gonna pop up on the back of our balloons. So I want my balloons to pop up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attach it with that. And we'll do the same thing with our other balloon. Let's see, how big do we want that? That'll be okay. Hopefully that string will be the right length. Okay. Cut off that extra. I might, let's go ahead. So we're just gonna put them together and do a little knot right there to hold them together. Just a nice loose knot. Okay, peel off our backing. Pop that one up here. Whoop, coming off. Pop that one up kind of right there. Cute. Probably could have, you know what, let's grab a glue dot. Where's my glue dots? Okay. I'm just going to grab a glue dot to hold my strings so they're not in front of my words. Probably could have stamped those words over a little bit more. I'm just going to put this right here and stick my knot there so it'll kind of hold those up. All right, let's grab these are our Tinsel Gem 3-pack. And we're gonna grab, let's see, I'm gonna do the small ones. I'm gonna do a small blue, small one of those, and a small green one right there. Cute! Love it. Love that. This is such a sweet, sweet card that she made. Okay, so that is card number 2. Girl and boy. All right. Oh my goodness. Collecting a mess. Okay, let's look at our last card. This is the one right here. Isn't that cute? It's with an online exclusive. And this was made by Michelle Sturgeon. And I just thought it was the sweetest little set. And I had this dog background. I hadn't had this one, so I went ahead and bought it. And the blue could be boy, but I just thought I'm gonna do one with red. So we've got one with red, one with blue. All right. So we'll do our red card base. And I've got a black, a white right here. So this smaller white, we're gonna stamp with our big background stamp, which is where, do I have it? Oh, I didn't get it, hold on. How can I not get it? I need a block. I keep my big blocks in another area because they take up so much room. And I haven't put my sticker on, so you can see this is brand new. I haven't even used this yet. Look at that. I don't even have my backing off. I'm not going to put the sticker on yet. We'll just deal with that later. Okay. Oh, that's going to have, this is a big stamp. Okay. Now I haven't used it, so I'm gonna rough it up just a little bit, rub it on my paper. That gets a little bit of that factory shine off of it. Straight on my block, not really. All right, this is a big stamp, so I'm gonna take my Memento and ink the whole thing up. right, so this is the first time stamping this image. My paper is smaller than my block. I'm gonna take this. Looks like it's pretty centered, hopefully straight. Give that a good press. Voila! Turned out great. Isn't that cute? That's all kinds of dogs. So what you could do even is if you're sending this to someone and they have one of these types of dogs, my daughter has a German Shepherd, I would just color just the German Shepherd and then put a little sentiment there. Or, yeah, I don't know. She's got one of these little dogs too. She's got a bunch of dogs. Okay, isn't that cute? All right, so we're going to take some of our red ribbon. This is retiring as well. It goes red, and I think it's the one that's red with crumb cake. It's a pack of 2. Might be that one, might be a different one. I don't know. Okay, so let's adhere this to our black. And to the card front. I have a piece of white for the inside too. I'm going to give that just a minute. Okay, and then we have, this is the 2 3/8 circle, and this is one of our scallop circles, which is carrying over. And grab this. So I've got the little, in this set, this is super cute. Okay. It's called Pets and More, online exclusive. It has a dog, a bunny, a fox, a parakeet, and a cat. Now, you could use any of these, but because it's a dog background, we're doing dogs today. So what's fun about this is you can stamp directly on a colored cardstock, or you can stamp on white and color it, or you can stamp on white and then stamp the back in the color. So I actually want to try that. Let me grab a piece of white. And just grab a scrap of white. And what Michelle did is she stamped the black dog on the on Smoky Slate cardstock. So I just want to show you, because I don't use these real often. I'm hoping I have Smoky Slate. Pardon me. Pardon my gray hair. I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to stamp the dog first in black to give me a good strong outline. Okay, and then we're going to clean this. Dog stamp, where'd you go? All right, and then we're going to take it off the block and flip it over so the solid side is showing. And then let's grab our Smoky Slate, and we're going to just stamp right on top of that dog. Cute! So you can do either one. My Smoky Slate is looking a tad bit green for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to flip this back around, and we're going to stamp on gray, just so we have a matching card to what Michelle had designed. But I will save that and cut it out later for something else. But it does look a little green for some reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe just because it's next to this and it's looking more green. I don't know. Weird. Okay. So we do not have dies, unfortunately, for this set. So we do have to trim it out with scissors. Okay. And it's not really too hard. Although I'm rushing, so it's not the best of a cutting job, but it'll be okay. So I had my team meeting the other night, and we had our team swap this month was card candy. So I'm going to be videotaping some of my videos for the rest of the month using card candy. Very excited. I love doing a card candy swap. It is just one of my favorite things. Okay, if you don't know what card candy is, make sure to check back so you can find out. Okay, let's grab our Real Red. We are going to stamp. This is brand new, so I'm going to stamp my dog bowl in red over here on the right. And then this stamp set does not have sentiment, so I am using the Zany Zoo stamp set to do the happy birthday to you. Let's see if that'll fit here. Happy birthday to you. So cute. I've got something great to celebrate you. Let's use that for the inside. There we go. I have like 10 blocks here I'm going to have to clean when I'm done. Okay, we'll stamp this for the inside. You know what? Let's put it down here. And then let's stamp our dog one more time. I'm just going to stamp, I only have room for part of him. Cute! You know, sometimes it's fun to stamp differently on, you know, on your cards. Stamp it in a different place. Okay, let's put this on the inside. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Okay, I feel like I've got ink on my fingers, so I'm trying to be careful. All right. There we go. And we will use some dimensionals. This is kind of a big circle we'll use for a little splurge. Okay. And pop this up to the right. And then add our puppy on top. Sticky? I can't tell. Somewhat sticky. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Now we have, where did I put my gems? Now you have a blue gem on this puppy. I might add, let's see how the pink looks. I had some other things, but I've got the purpley one. I don't really like it, so let's do this. Let's take the purple one and grab, this is a light cherry cobbler. Let's see if we can color it red. And that will work. Let that dry for a second. We're going to add that right there. Cute, that works. I love our alcohol blends. You can color on our gems. And there we go. So we have got kind of a boy/girl version of each of our cards. Let's go through them again. So we have our Pets and More. We have our Just Kidding Around. And we have our Reach for the Stars. Love it. I hope you enjoyed the projects today. If you place an order of 35 or more by my camera, I am so sorry. That just, sometimes my camera just, you know, goes down on its own accord and I don't pay attention. $35 or more by next Thursday and you will receive a kit of these to make for free. No stamping will be included, but you'll get all the supplies and then a PDF with instructions. And then if you spend $50, I will include a pack of gems to go with this. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Let me check and see. We've got some, let me check comments. I'm going to flip this up on myself for a minute. Just ignore my hand because, yeah, I'm not very technical here. So just pardon me. Okay, let me get back to comments. So we got Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Let's see Catherine soon. She's going on our Alaska Stampin' Cruise. I'm very excited. That's coming up in June. We have completely booked cruise for us. And I've been getting ready. Two sets of projects already cut and ready to go. And one more to do this weekend. So thanks everybody for stopping by today. And I will see you all on Saturday. All right. Bye-bye.